When you're intuitive, you have to pay attention. Be a detective. I just discovered this. What are you discovering today? Hi peeps! I'm in San Diego at the I Can Do It Conference 2010. Feel, that's very important because vibes are a feeling frequency instead of a mental frequency. Laugh a lot because when you're in laughter, you're in spirit. When you're in spirit, you're accessible to your vibes, and give up those habits, those patterns, those beliefs that no longer serve us. We have to slow down and make that decision so that you're on the front edge of transformation rather than the reactive edge. When you decide, I'm ready to transform, and live as a divine being, the process begins. You realize, oh my God, there's more than meets the eye. So much more. It's like through the looking glass. Wow. Then, second stage, and the stage that we've moved through personally and we've moved through collectively, the second stage is, oh, I gotta find out about this. So that is the stage where you read the books and you go to the lectures and you go on the internet and you talk to people and you don't miss the web seminars and you gather the information and you take the notes, but what you're really doing is hoping that something will affirm to you that the spirit in you is alive and can be trusted. That's what's really happening. You're trying to get evidence that what you hear is reliable. And more importantly, what you feel can be trusted. That's what you're doing. We've gathered enough evidence, don't you think? We're at the point now where we have to surrender our control over to our spirit. I'm excited about the hula. Yeah, like fun. You can walk with it, you can jiggle with it, you can do the weights with it, you can go to work with it. Everybody should have a hoop for happiness. Don't you think? I do. We have to go through the security line. We have to check our insecurities. You know, you think about how you know, everybody just so loathes the airline. I love them. I love them because they are our biggest helpers. They're the biggest helpers because we have to shuffle through this line. And we have to be scrutinized for all the things we carry that are dangerous to ourselves and others. Have you ever been on an airplane when somebody sits next to you and they like it smells like they're sitting on a poopy diaper and you're like... That's what the vibration of self-loathing feels like. It does. You think that you're not noticed, and everyone around you is going, you're felt. There is a whole world of communication going on that is felt. You are not invisible. You are not anonymous, even if you do close your eyes. That is the transformation. To fall in love with yourselves, with life. With life. Do you know that the two most common words on the planet are I hate? Bummer. I hate that. So, you know, the truth is that the intellect makes our transformational experience very complicated so that we won't do it. I'm talking about your beliefs and your thoughts. That baggage. That is the heavy-duty, too much to take on board kind of baggage. So I just love how the airlines is just really mirroring what we need to do right now, which is lighten the load. So I'm in Omaha a couple weeks ago, and I'm checking in, going back to Chicago, And this couple went up, they're an older couple, and they clearly didn't travel that much. And the man shuffles up with his wife, and they have these suitcases that are like mobile homes. And they put them on there, and the clerk is going, well, that'll be like $587 in baggage over fees. And the man was mortified. And he looked at his wife and he goes, good God, woman, what do you have in there? Well, the way he said it, I had to look too. And she goes, just what I need. He goes, what do you need? We're only going for 2 days. And then she opens this thing up. She's got a toaster in there. Toast? You need toast? And she goes, I like toast. I said, she's got a whole bunch of golf balls. I said, golf balls? We don't golf. And she goes, oh, I might need them. Part of what I think is really our challenge is that we don't have the connection to source. That we're so distracted that we forget that we have the connection to source. And that connection informs us, and not intellectually. That's part of the confusion. It so bypasses the intellectual brain that it moves you, which is why I invite you to get up and move. So you are movable. So that when the Spirit comes and wants to take you to the threshold of the best opportunities, you don't resist and then miss the moment.
You have to be flexible, and you have to know how to dance.
We are actually being beamed with all this vibration and frequency, spontaneity, creativity, humor. People will say these are the end times, but only the end times for the drag. I'm happy that these are the end times. We are no different of a space than people were looking at the plague, marching in the Middle Ages. They're looking at the plague and going, oh God, that's coming for me. And they're looking at the ocean saying, well, they say it's flat out there. Plague, unknown. Plague, unknown. And they went, woo-hoo, and jumped in to the ships, to the unknown, and said, well, I'll have a great adventure to the new world. And we're at the same place. We're just leaving the things that have plagued us. The old creations that we created, perhaps out of need, necessity, whatever, but we are now going from Homo sapiens to Homo spiritus.